Ladies and gentlemen, hello, how are you doing? I have returned with a new one, and currently I have to ask, and yes, I do know that it is not very kind of us to ask for you to subscribe so early in the video due to us. You haven't even watched the full context of the video, but go on ahead and subscribe. It is currently 12:45 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, and this is on December 31st, 2020. Come on, I am only asking for my BitChute viewers. I am only asking for two of you to consider hitting the subscribe button. I've been doing a multitude of different content on this channel, and it'd be great. It would lighten up my day to know that two of you took the time out of your day to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am very grateful. Now, the point of this video is to speak about this entire year with gaming as a whole. We're going to start off with even some stuff that's going down in 2019 due to its effect on the 2020. We'll get into the meat and potatoes of that. So let's start with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out in 2019. Now I know what you're thinking. Call of Duty 2019 came out in 2019. Yes, that may be true, but it came out in late 2019, in my humble opinion. Well, more like fact, and it made huge headway within 2020 with the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, this game I would still consider to be part of the 2020. You can give me some slack for that. The game itself for Modern Warfare was extremely good in my humble opinion. Some people who play COD say it wasn't COD title at all. They claimed that Modern Warfare felt too tactical. It didn't have the arcadey feel, and it was the beginning of the SBM problem that later on emerged brighter and later on the next title, which we will get into going down the line. All I have to say is Modern Warfare really has brought in a new wave of all kind of things. They've brought in the a new standard that I expect from COD, and also a little connection to Warzone with that free content and the way they're moving things forward. I really deeply enjoy that. It seems like they're going down the correct path, and things may be looking brighter for COD. Now I'm speaking from a early 2020 point of view. This is what my mindset was then. Let's move past this, and now we're currently in the moment of the pandemic. That virus that came from we all know where. And ladies and gentlemen, Doom Eternal in Animal Crossing has came out. Let me say that again. Doom Eternal in Animal Crossing came out at the perfect time. They came out in the exact moment we needed them, and that blew my mind. Whoever did marketing for those two games, or whoever decided to make those games come out at that time, oh my god, yes, you did the correct thing, because the boredom people felt. Wow. Now, Animal Crossing being a live service game and Doom Eternal just being a story-driven game is not being a live service, but it did have DLC, giving more content to the people who purchased it while the pandemic is still going on. It's quite frankly one of the best moves 2020 has ever made. Let's go down further, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we've seen other games, other small games that I'm not really going to get deep into. I'm really focused on my point of view of this gaming. I was really focused on Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing, and any news that was there. Now, the COD community was beginning to, shall you say, rumble up, if you catch my drift. They were beginning to heat up. They felt the embers of the flame. It was catching fire. A rebellion was growing in the back of Activision, and in the back of Activision's backyard, and they realized it was there. They purposely waited, and I will get deeper into this, but the COD community really started to come out with the skill-based matchmaking, and this went deeper into the argument of some people hating Modern Warfare for its tactical, and they wanted the more arcadey feel. and some people loving Modern Warfare because of the tactical and how it flowed, how good it looked, how good it sounded. By all means, in my humble opinion, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is one of the best one of the best CODs we've had in years. Well, no, let me not word it as such. And I will say this later on, but it is one of the best games. It is one of the best games, and that you cannot deny. It may not be one of the best CODs in your opinion, but you cannot lie. Modern Warfare, right? Let's remove the Call of Duty name. Modern Warfare is one of the best. Modern Warfare 19 is one of the best games from Activision we've seen in years. Now, let's go to the thing that shook gamers. The game that even the casuals felt. And I was even playing in Warzone. I spoke with a man, and he was at the scene that I will not be speaking of, but he said the anger that got him was immense. I am talking about The Last of Us Part 2. And I'm sorry if your ears heard that, but I wanted you to know the pain that all The Last of Us fans felt. Now, to you, you may feel as if, well, I kind of enjoyed The Last of Us Part 2. It was shocking, yes, and I kind of felt bad for some characters, yes, but still, it was good by mechanical wise. It was good sound. It was good. Characters, we're not gonna go there. Now, let's just be honest here. The gaming community went into an uproar. Naughty Dog was flagging YouTube channels who did not agree with their game. They were on the warpath, ladies and gentlemen. It was despicable how Naughty Dog treated and acted this way. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever, and it honestly disappointed me to see such this company just go down in flames like this over the decisions and the actions of a few. I know most of them would not act like this, but the few who have their thumb up their butts choose to deliberately go out and make these decisions and ruin the name either for their own personal agenda, clout, equity, who knows. They truly have no integrity, whoever made these decisions, and clearly the people in charge need to look at these people who are making these decisions and start making some changes if they plan to make The Last of Us Part 3, because the way The Last of Us Part 2 has went, you have demolished your franchise in just one game. Ugh. Now, something that did happen before The Last of Us Part 2, and I should have spoken this before, but, and this is kind of a bad thing for me, Star Wars Battlefront 2, it stopped, I believe it was 2020? I think it was probably 2019. But I know they stopped receiving updates. Like, it finally stopped having maintenance, and we're going to focus on Battlefield 6, and we had started to get rumors and whatnot, and now we're going to go past The Last of Us 2, and yes, I have heard Battlefield 6 may be a modern shooter, and if that is the case, hopefully, well, no, I'll speak on this later. Let's go past this. Okay, I have my notes here. Watch Dogs Legions also came out, and currently it is on sale for $40.19. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't get this, but I do understand that Watch Dogs Legions was buggy. It was repetitive, and I expected more from Ubisoft. Now, also Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out, and the masterpiece that was a phenomenal 10 out of 10 for me for the story. I focused more on the story than anything else. I wasn't really focused on the big things. Well, for the smaller mechanics and whatnot, I was mostly focused on the story. Now, getting back into 2020, Among Us really has made an uproar, and it has brought itself out of the darkness and into the public eye, ladies and gentlemen. It is amazing how far Among Us has gone, and I really enjoy it due to the fact that I've seen creators do different kind of animations, and when they do get killed, they will swap those animations out with their own made. And I do know that they will be bringing a new map and some new jobs that will go with that. Now, there's also been Halo Infinite. I know that got pushed back. We were expecting that for 2020 with the launch of the Xbox Series X, but disappointingly with the COOF, it'd be like that. Now, let's get into the yucky, the bad. We're gonna start off with Cyberpunk before we get into COD, because COD is my thing, and I'm gonna get into that personally. Cyberpunk 2077, they should have held off on the last generation for consoles. I'm telling you, they should have held off on this game for everyone. There is no reason whatsoever for them to even think about doing this. It must have been the suits. It must have been the suits who told them, no, 2020 pandemic, game now, nobody's going out, you can do it, you'll get your money back, it doesn't matter, people are gonna buy it anyway. That was the worst decision ever. Whoever decided that should be fired and held accountable for all of the damage they've done, not to just CD Projekt Red, but to the investors and the people's idea of what this company holds. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, let's get into COD. Call of Duty Cold War. I'm speaking about this game a multitude of times, ladies and gentlemen. It makes no sense how this game is. I am genuinely angry with this game. Let's begin. So first of all, Call of Duty Cold War is a buggy mess. I played it and it crashed my PS4 multiple times. Not once, not twice, multiple times. I honestly was starting to get scared, because when people started to say that PS5s were starting to get, bricked, no, I decided that I'm not going to buy this game. And keep in mind, I'm addicted to COD, okay? I was honestly thinking about buying COD. Ugh, terrible. By the way, I completely forgot this. I can't believe I did. Ghost of Tsushima should have won Game of the Year. It should have won. We all know it. Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best games there is. I didn't even need to put it in here, but come on, it's Ghost of Tsushima, of course. Now back to COD. This just showed that Call of Duty Modern Warfare is far superior to Call of Duty Cold War as a game, not as a Call of Duty franchise. Let me explain. Call of Duty Cold War is what Call of Duty is. It's arcadey, and it's got that COD feel to it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has a different vibe to it entirely. And guess what? With that different vibe to it, it made a lot of money. And I'm pretty sure Activision is looking at that with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and they're going to take that vibe and they're going to use that exact same vibe and slap it in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and they're going to push forward with that. So if you did not like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I don't know what to tell you. I suggest you get Cold War and just let it get crashed in your system, because it's been confirmed that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is coming. Be ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, all these games, we've had some good, we've had some bad. Fall Guys got destroyed by Among Us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this here, right? I'm gonna end this here. But until next time, until then, peace.
Quiet night, quiet night. There is no sound, no sound. Only